up. We talked about earlier about the year of yes. We talked about that one. Last week I got back into the groove after my illness. So today, when we're getting into Motivational Monday, I want to dive deeper into something that I shared with Power Hour. So I did Power Hour last Friday, and it was a concept that really struck a chord with me. And it has to do with, if you think of wellness, is kind of like a battle, because every single day we're on, in a figurative way, we're on a battlefield. And we're faced with a lot of different choices. And in this battle, there are really three outcomes that can occur. We can either A, hold the line, we can advance our position, or we can retreat. So holding the line and advancing are how we really protect our progress and really push towards our goals. But retreat is what we want to avoid at all costs. So today I'm really going to break down why retreating is so costly, why advancing requires the right timing and preparation, and how you can apply this mindset to your health, fitness, and really your overall wellness. And I'll give you a couple strategies to help you stay strong in your battle and kind of finish with a challenge that will inspire you for this week. So first, let's talk about retreat. In any battle, retreat is more than just moving backwards. It's really giving up the hard-earned ground that you've already made. So think about your own wellness journey. Every healthy habit that you've built, whether it's your consistent workouts, your improved eating habits, your mindful practice, that's really a victory that you fought for. You've put in the time, you put in the effort, you put in the energy to claim that ground. And when you retreat, you're not just stepping back, you're really surrendering those victories. And here's the kicker. There's no guarantee that you're going to get that ground back. So why? Because retreat really makes the path forward even harder. So let me explain. First, we lose momentum. So when you retreat, it breaks your momentum that you've already built. It's broke those habits. It broke that energy you put into. That workout streak is gone. The clean eating habit, derailed. Starting over is always harder than staying the course. So first we lose momentum. The second thing that happens is we lose our position. So if you think of in a battle, retreat often means giving up a strategic position that took immense effort to secure. So in wellness, this might mean letting go of the progress you've made on your weight, your energy, your sleep, your confidence. So once you lose it, the climb back feels even steeper, and the fight is even tougher. So losing momentum, losing position, but the third one with retreat that makes it harder is uncertainty of the return. Life doesn't wait for us to regroup. The further that you retreat, the more challenges you're going to face in trying to reclaim what's lost. So think of this. I once worked with an individual who made incredible progress. She built up her strength, her energy over several months. But then life got busy. She missed one workout, then two, then three. Her healthy habits started slipping. And before she knew it, she felt like she was just back at square one. The mental and emotional weight of retreating made it harder for her to start again. Because part of it, when you get into a fitness or a wellness progression, is the naivety. You don't always know the energy that's going to require it, and you come in with all this excitement that you push through, and you don't always realize, oh man, that was hard to get there. And once you're there, the momentum's built, so it's way easier. But once you retreat, then you already know. You know the mental and physical energy it's going to require to get back there, which can be daunting. And this is why the battle of wellness, the goal truly is to never retreat, even on the tough days. Aim for at least the ability to hold the line, because every step backwards makes the climb forward steeper. So why and when do we advance? So let's talk about the flip side of retreating, advancing. So advancing isn't just about moving forward, it's about pushing ahead strategically when the timing and the resources are right. So in battle, you don't just advance recklessly. You wait for the right moment, when you've regrouped, when you've replenished reserves, and you have the right tactics to make a meaningful push. The same is true in your wellness journey. So here's a couple ways that why advancing is so powerful. Number one, regrouping brings clarity. So after you've held the line for a while, you'll start noticing patterns, what's working and what's not. This clarity allows you to focus your energy on the areas that have the biggest impact. For example, maybe you realize that your workouts are really solid, but your nutrition could use improvement. You start seeing these patterns, and during this time, you can regroup so that you can advance forward in that area. Number two, why advancing is so powerful: timing and tactics. Advancing isn't about going full speed all the time. It's about knowing when to push hard. So for example, if you're well rested, have a clear schedule, or you're feeling motivated, that's the perfect time to advance. In wellness, this might look like starting a new fitness program, becoming more strict with your nutrition plan. It could be tackling a mental health goal. Whatever it is, that's your time to advance forward. That's your right timing. But the third one is we need to use our reserves wisely. So just like in battle, reserves, whether they're troops, supplies, or just strategy, they're what allow you to make a big push. So in life, those reserves are your attention and your focus. So advancing means channeling those reserves into areas where they'll make the biggest difference. So here's another quick story. One of my Power Hour members came to me after a long plateau. She'd been holding the line for months and months. She's maintained her fitness, but hasn't really pushed forward. So after reflecting on her progress, she realized that she had the energy and the focus to tackle her next goal, which is improving her nutrition. So we planned out small strategic steps like meal prepping twice a week, and over time she advanced in ways that she didn't know was possible. Now, advancing doesn't mean doing everything at once. It means focusing your attention on one area where you're ready to make a meaningful push and then executing that with purpose. So last, holding the line. Our battle strategy is truly to hold the line but never retreat. So how do we really take the battle mindset and apply it to our daily lives? So here's your strategy. Number one, always hold the line. Even on tough days, your goal is simple. Don't lose ground. Even if you can't aim for 100%, even if you can't do it perfect, aim to do something. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk. Maybe it's a drink of water. Maybe it's skipping dessert. Whatever it is, make the decision to stay in place rather than retreating. Number two, strategic advances. When the time is right, when you're rested, when you're motivated, or just in a really good place mentally, push forward. At the time that it feels too easy, it is. Push. That's your time to advance forward. So choose one area where you want to improve, plan your next steps, and then execute it. That's your strategic advance. And the third one is avoid reckless retreats. When setbacks happen, and they will, don't let them turn into a full retreat. Acknowledge the misstep, learn from it, and get back to holding the line as quickly as possible. So here's my challenge for you for the week. Number one, identify one area where you've been holding the line. Celebrate that success. You've kept the ground, and that is no small feat. Number two, choose one area where you really want to advance. Maybe it's committed to an extra workout this week. Maybe it's swapping a processed snack for a whole food option. Maybe it's spending 5 minutes meditating or reading each morning. But choose one area where you're ready to advance. And the third one, reflect on what retreat looks like for you and create a plan to avoid it. We all know what our weakness is. We all know when we're going to bump backwards. So write down one non-negotiable habit that will keep you from losing ground, even on your hardest days. Because remember, in the battle for your wellness, you have the power to hold the line, to advance, or to retreat. It is never about perfection. It's really about showing up for yourself day after day. So for me, when I talk to people about our fitness programs, and maybe this was you at some point when we were in a room talking about your goals, the greatest variable you have in your fitness, in your health, in your wellness, in your longevity is just never stopping. It's not about perfect, but anytime we start to retreat, that we capture that and we bump back. It's never linear. It's never linear. It's never exponential. It's a up and down curve that the greatest variable we have is time. So as long as we just never stop our fitness, never stop our nutrition, never stop our healthy habits that help build that wellness for longevity, as long as we just don't stop, we're going to win. So today, think about those three. When I post this later, give me yours. Give me yours. What are the things that you can celebrate that you're holding in line? Where's an area that you want to advance? And what does retreat look like for you, and how can you overcome it? So again, thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate you guys coming on. Thanks for getting ready for Motivational Monday. Let's make this week one about strength, focus, and really forward momentum. So support each other. I'll see you in the gym. Have a good week. See you guys.